Greetings and welcome to our channel. Welcome to this video. Today we are going to talk about self-image, and we are going to marry it with one of the parables from the Bible, the parable of the talents. I will put the Bible verse the Bible verse on the screen, somewhere on the screen, so that you can follow along or you can do your own reading. So, what is self-image? Self-image is basically how you see yourself, no more, no less. Self-image is how you view yourself, how you conduct yourself, how you do everything that you do. Because the way you do something is the way you do everything. So self-image is linked to your personal belief. What do you believe about yourself? Because what you believe about yourself will determine how you feel about yourself, will determine what you do or the actions you take or the things that you don't do, because it is all ingrained in personal belief, in confidence in yourself. And so let's first go to the parable of the talents. It's found, we will use the Matthew version. Matthew chapter 25, verse 15. Everything will be put below here so that you can get to read for yourself, get to understand for yourself. Don't take my interpretation as the truth. Take your time, read it for yourself, get to have the analogy for yourself. And so that is how we learn, that is how we grow. So, the parable of the talents. 3 servants were given talents. And in those times, I think talents were money, some form of currency. And they were just given because the owner was going on a certain journey. And they were supposed to do whatever. There was nothing, there was no instructions for them to do. So it was just a clean slate. Take these talents, do whatever you want to do with them. So the first one was given 3. The first one was given 5. The second one was given 2. And the third one was given 1. And this, as it is written, was according to their capabilities, according to their abilities, according to how they do things, according to how they conduct themselves, according to how brilliant one was. And so the master went on his journey. The first one, who was given 5, went on with his work, made some investments, and he made double the money. Same too with the second one. Did whatever he did with the talents, made profit or doubled the money or doubled the talents. Anyway, it was added. He gave back more. And the third one, because he was fearful. Because he was fearful, the master did not like certain practices. He went and dug a hole. He dug the hole and he placed the talent there, covered it nicely, and went back and sat and chilled and waited for the master to come back. On hearing the master is on his way back, he went, dug up the talent and kept it. So when the master came back, he called them. He told them, "You guys, I'm back. Let's see how you did with your talents." The first one went, gave back the 5 and the 5 more that he got. The second one also did the same. gave back his 2 talents and 2 more. When it was the turn of the third one had only that one, the one that was given to him by the master. So he gave it back, and the master was disappointed with him, and he took it from him, the talent, and gave it to the one with 5. So he also called him lazy, because he did not do whatever. He did not do anything with it. And he even commented that at least he would have taken that 1 talent to the bank so that it can bear some interest. But this person did not act. His actions were out of fear. They were not out of faith, because he did not have belief in his own abilities. Yes, so these 3 people, the one with 5, the one with 2, the one with 1, they demonstrate our modern life. They saw themselves at a very different level of doing things, level of brilliance, level of working, level of personal belief, they had faith in themselves, confidence in their abilities to turn that 5 into 10, to turn that 2 into 4. The other one didn't have confidence in his abilities. He did not have enough courage to invest or to take action, to expand. He did not. The fact that the third person, the talents was taken away from him and it was given to the other person, shows that even in modern life, when you do not produce, when you do not give results, when you do not expand, your talents or your abilities or the thing or your job can be taken away from you. This just shows that we do not manifest what we want. We manifest who we are by becoming the sort of person capable of manifesting that thing that we want. So you can sit there and visualize. You can sit there and meditate. You can sit there and script. But if you don't take action, if you don't use your God-given talent to get what you want, you will not attract it. You have to become the person who is capable of attracting what you want. If you want to attract joy, be a joyful person. If you want to attract love, be a loving person. If you want to attract abundance, act in a way that you have abundance. Go to meetings, go to social events where people who you think have the abundance that you want frequent. That is how you will become the sort of person who attracts what? You will become the sort of person who attracts who they are, because you become the magnet. You start vibrating at the same level as what you want. And this thing has always been there. The Bible has always been there. We've been told many, many times. There are many teachers on Facebook, many teachers on YouTube, many teachers on TikTok. Everyone is talking about this. But you have ears, you don't listen. You have eyes, you don't see. And you have forgotten. Yeah, you have truly forgotten what is being said to you. You see? So we have to use our talents. We have to believe in ourselves. Personal belief, self-belief, self-image has to improve in order for us to start be attracting what we want, in order for us to start receiving our fruits, in order for us to start seeing our results, our desired results. And on seeing our results, remember that in Mark chapter 4:24, remember, I'll just put it under somewhere on the video. In Mark 4:24, Jesus says, "Take care what you hear. The measure with which you measure will be measured out to you." So whatever you do, it will be replicated. Whatever you do will be replicated back to you. Life is a mirror, as they say. Life is a mirror. And so when our still small voice tells us that we were made for more than what we are, and most of the time we do not listen, and we remain stuck or even paralyzed in our analysis of what we want. Sometimes you can want something, but you can't move because of fear. Like this third person who was given one, perhaps he had opportunities, and I think he had the opportunities that for him to invest in that one talent, but due to fear, he decided not to do it. In modern times, maybe in our times, maybe it was crypto. Maybe he could not buy because of the small amount of his talent and the fear that it might go away. And so perhaps he wasn't ready to risk whatever he had. And I'm not endorsing crypto, I'm not endorsing anything, just giving an example. We ought to remember that we are spiritual beings having a physical experience, and it is our true spiritual nature. And if we value our non-physical self, our spiritual self, then we will not view ourselves as not equal to God's essence. We will not have that fear of what if it all goes wrong. We will not have that low perception of ourselves. We will have faith and belief in our abilities to produce, our abilities to evolve, our abilities to become one with our Creator, because we are creative beings. We must always create, because as we know, the universe does not stop, does not start. The universe expands. So in our day-to-day life, the universe holds a vacuum. We must strive to continue to produce, to expand, in order for us to experience the gifts that the universe has given unto us, for us to experientially know ourselves as sparks of God. Now that we know we are a spark of God consciousness, we hold a treasured recognition of our work as a creation of God. And since God is present everywhere, we know that God is present everywhere. God is not somewhere in the sky. God is everywhere. And you remember, we were told in the Bible, the kingdom, in Luke chapter 17, verse 21, we were told that the kingdom of God is within you. And the kingdom of God, here we are talking about the law of mind. And the law is the law. The law does not, there's this word that I'm looking for. Okay. The law is not impersonal. It cuts across for everyone. the same way it cuts for me, it cuts for everyone. For a rich man, for a poor man, the law is the law. It is our belief. It is our personal belief, our self-belief that determines our results, that determines how we use our gifts, that determines how we think, that determines how we do stuff, and how we act. And if we take opportunities, and if we don't take opportunities, because each and everyone has the same God essence in them. So yeah, going back to the parable of the talents, we are shown that our beliefs can show what our beliefs can do in our lives. God's spark is equal in everyone, but our personal beliefs are the ones that shape us first and second. That shape us. The first and second servants did well, and it was given unto them in proportion to their belief, their personal belief, and it was added. You see, the one who did not use his talent, it was taken from him. It was given back to the other one who had faith. So everyone has all their life opportunities to grow. Everyone, when you wake up in the morning, the number of breaths that you take, you have the opportunity to change. You change your thinking, you change your life, you change your conditioning. You start doing things differently. You start doing things in a way that you can attract what you want. And in being, that is how you can receive, because you become the person who receives it. Yeah, so thank you very much for tuning in up to now. I'm sure you received something, you've gotten something out of this video. And share it with your friends so that we continue learning from each other, sharing with each other, and knowing that at each and every moment, we have talents that we need to use. We have talents that if we don't use, we lose them. And it only takes personal belief. It only takes taking a chance in ourselves and believing in ourselves and knowing that there is no failure in this game. The outcome of life is guaranteed. And so we're just here to play the game. We're just here to experience ourselves as sons and daughters and sparks of God. Thank you very much, and until next time, bye-bye.